Here we go. So ladies, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us tonight on our Wednesday night free necklace call. We usually do these almost every Wednesday, unless there is a holiday or some reason why we can't be on. Oh, it's Margaret, Margaret's iPad too. Hey, Margaret, glad you're here. My name's Carolyn, and I've been with Park Lane Jewelry for about 7 months now. And I'm not new to the world of accessory styling though, because I was with my former company. I know a lot of you know at Premier Designs. I was with them for 18 years, and they sadly closed their doors at the end of 2020. But oh my goodness, some of us came over here to Park Lane, and I have to tell you, I'm not sad anymore because they rolled out the red carpet for us, and they have been such an amazing blessing. And we're all having so much fun. The sales are great. It's just, I'm going to get into it all. And we just came off of our launch. How many of you were on our launch? I know Marilyn was there. Dita, were you on? Did you get to see the video of the new jewelry that just came out?
No, unfortunately, I have my day job, so
that's okay.
Does it work?
That's okay. I just thought I'd have a frame of reference. So if I'm a little extra excited tonight, it's because I'm on like a jewelry high, because we just saw all this new jewelry and heard about our new specials, and it's been so fun. But I'm going to tell you tonight, just real quickly, kind of the 3 Ps of Park Lane and the reasons why so many of us have come to love them so much. And that's the people and the product, which, hello, is jewelry, and the programs. And so a little bit about the people of Park Lane. They have been around for 65 years. They are debt-free and cash rich. And I love that even though Arthur and Shirley Levine, they started it back when they were teenagers. They were 17 and 19-year-old newlyweds, and they wanted a company that would enable her to go to work because there weren't a lot of options for women back then. I'll fix my camera just a little bit. And then in 2001 or 2003, 3 of their children bought the company from them, and they have continued with the plan of they never take more than 2% of the profit from the company, and they pour the rest back into the company, into programs for the stylists, the hostesses, and the customers. And they are so incredibly generous. And that's some of what I want to share with you tonight. So that's a little bit about the people of Park Lane. The second thing is the product, and it is jewelry. These earrings, these are probably the biggest earrings I wear. These are called Olive. I know you probably don't need to know that, but they're so sparkly and beautiful. I love that our jewelry is a full service jewelry line. So it's not like Park Lane only sells jewelry for teeny boppers or only sells jewelry for career women. We have boho jewelry. We have designer inspirations. We do have things for career wear. We have things for night out. We have jewelry in all price points. So we have $20 to $30 items. We also have items up like near $200. So we have a very broad spectrum of price points and styles. So it kind of meets women in all walks of life. And everything has an unconditional guarantee. So in the first 4 months, if anything goes wrong with your jewelry, and it could be due to user malfunction, like I could take this necklace, accidentally drop it on the floor and vacuum it up, and Park Lane would replace my necklace for me. In the first 4 months, they do it completely for free. And after that, they only charge $10. So the guarantee on our jewelry is amazing. And I think that just really gives women peace of mind, especially when they're dealing with a new company. Even though Park Lane's been around for 65 years, in my area, hardly anyone has ever heard of it. So I feel like it's really like a ground floor opportunity with a very established company. But my friends who bought my other jewelry brand for so long, they're always, they keep saying, well, how's the quality compare? Well, what about this? What about that? And I can tell them, if you get it and you don't like it for any reason, you can exchange it for like no matter what in the first 4 months. So seriously, they could like wear it for I don't know, they could wear it for a couple months and decide they don't like it and they could trade it in. I don't promote that because I don't want to be sending in jewelry all the time like that, but the guarantee is just that good. And I think it really, it's just going to make us all get spoiled to have an amazing guarantee. I love that we don't have to stock our jewelry. So we can just get to pick out the jewelry that we like with whatever kit you get. You choose the jewelry you want. And then along the way, you earn free jewelry because you can host as many shows as you want. You can be the hostess over and over and over. There's different programs where Park Lane will let you earn jewelry for free. And then you just pick out the things you like. You show them, and what people want, they order, and it ships straight to the hostess or the customer. So you don't make any deliveries. It's so nice. So that's a little bit about our product. And now we're already to the third P, which is really the most important one. It's our programs. And oh my goodness, Park Lane does so many things that have been game changers in my life. So I was full-time with my former company for 15 years. And then for the last 3 years, I took a full-time job as an accountant with an electrical company because my kids were older. They were in school all day, and I was able to work a full-time job and then just do, 1 or 2 shows a week with my other company. But once I started with Park Lane, and they really taught us how to maximize the virtual world and the sales and the promotions that they have, my show average doubled. My monthly average more than doubled. And after 2 months, I quit my full-time job. And now I just sell jewelry again, which, let me tell you, is a lot of fun. So some of the programs that they have, let's start with our customers. They have the best customer special in the industry. So 365 days a year, your friends and customers can purchase any 2 items at full price. And they could be like $20 pairs of earrings. Then they can get up to 4 items at half price. And these can be whatever they want. These can be the more expensive items. And guess what? You still make your commission off of the full and the half price. So this adds up to a really nice order usually. On top of that, Park Lane regularly has additional specials, which some people call them zingers or bonus items. Like right now, they just announced when anyone spends $90, then they can pick out 2 items that are $200 or less and only pay $30 a piece for them. That's crazy. I mean, even before that sale, the buy 2, get 4 at half price sale is like saying you could go into a department store and pick out 2 pairs of socks and buy them at full price and then get 4 designer handbags for half price. And now on top of that, Park Lane is like, oh, and then you can go back and get yourself some Gucci boots that are worth $1,000 for like $20. It's just so good. I love our customer special, and it really helps, I think, with our bookings also, because when women come to our shows, whether they're virtual or in person, and they get to experience shopping through this sale, it makes them want to share the sale with their girlfriends. Because don't you all feel that way? You find some amazing deal while you're out shopping and you just want to tell your sisters so that they can come get this great deal. So I think it helps us get a lot more shows on our calendars because they love shopping the sales. And because of the sales that Park Lane runs, it helps us to have a really nice steady income because Park Lane usually does 48% of their sales in the first half of the year and 52% in the second half of the year. Most companies, most retail companies have a huge spike for the fall, which you will notice Park Lane, it is bigger in the fall, but it's not like they do all their business in the fall and the rest of the year you're sitting around going, gosh, I can't wait till the fall so I can sell some jewelry. They run specials at very strategic times so that our sales stay consistent, which I have found so beneficial. I love that we get paid weekly. So every week that you turn in orders, you get paid. Anything that's turned in by Wednesday, you'll get your direct deposit notification on Friday. I love that. They have special style drops, and these will be pieces. Let's see. I'm not wearing anything that's a style drop right now. They'll drop like a specialty item that's super on trend and just gorgeous, and say it's worth $120, but this week only, when they spend $40, they can get it for $20. they'll do special things like that. So it's constantly creating this urgency and this fun atmosphere on your website and in your VIP groups, if you have a VIP group on Facebook, just to bring fresh looks to your customers. And I have women that will shop with me almost on a weekly basis. Renee was one of those. Oh, now she's on my team, and now we're going to help her friends shop like that. I actually have a number of girls on my team that first were really good customers or hostesses, because if you can't stop buying it, you should start selling it. I saw like a really cute graphic that showed that one day. I was like, man, I have like 10 people I should send this to. Some of the other things that I love about our programs is for our customers, we have brand new items that drop every month. So this Daytona necklace, some of you were on early, but we were talking about this piece. This was a piece that we could earn for free one month as stylists, and then the next month they dropped it. So this just launched on our website maybe 2 weeks ago, but us stylists were able to earn it last month. So they will have new items that drop each month, and it just keeps it fresh and exciting. So those are some of the things they do for our customers, which having repeat business is priceless. That's all I have to say about that. Then your hostesses, we have an amazing hostess program. And I really do think it's the most generous hostess plan I have seen, because when you host a show with Park Lane, they automatically give you a thank you item, which is any item $200 or less for $30. Me personally, I would host a show with pretty much anybody for that special right there. But that's just like a tiny piece of the pie with our hostess plan, because you also get free credit for every single order that you get on your show. So say your friend Jennifer has a show and she gets 5 orders. The way our hostess plan works is they get $20 in free credit per order they receive. It could be a little bitty order, or it could be a great big order. So 5 orders would get her $100 in free jewelry. The magic of our hostess plan is when they get to 10 orders, Park Lane doubles it to $40 per order. So with 10 orders, big or small, our hostesses get $400 in free jewelry, plus that bonus item, plus or thank you item, whatever you want to call it. They also get 4 items at half price. And you, as the stylist, still make commission off of those hostess half price items. That's crazy. I don't know how many of you have ever done any other kind of direct sales before, but to get paid your commission on a half price item is amazing. So our hostesses love that they get to shop the customer special if they want to. Some of my hostesses will still place a customer order on their own show because the customer special is so good. And then it increases their hostess jewelry. Like the fact that Park Lane lets hostesses and stylists double dip in all these specials is amazing. So my average show before in my former company was usually around $400 or $500. And my average show now is usually over $1,000, because all the hostesses want to get 10 orders, and most of the women that shop the show want to take advantage of the specials. So most orders are $100 or more. So it adds up really, really quickly. Oh, and the programs, they just work hand in hand, the hostess plan and the customer special. But now let's talk about programs for you as a stylist. This is so fun. First of all, Park Lane has an amazing fundraiser program. So if you have any causes that are near and dear to your heart, or you have friends that like to help raise funds for different causes, Park Lane will donate 50% of the sales to whatever nonprofit you want to do a fundraiser for. You just submit a little form to get it approved. 2 days later, you get the approval, and then you can open a shopping link. People can order from it. 50% of the sales go straight to that nonprofit. Guess what they do with the other 50%? Park Lane still pays you your commission out of the other 50%. So you're helping raise money for an amazing cause. You're still making income for yourself and your family, and you're meeting new women while you do it. So it's a great way to make new contacts. On top of that, we have 2 travel trips a year that you can earn. Usually one is like a toes in the sand kind of trip, and one is like a European sightseeing trip. And a number of us just earned the Key West trip, and we're getting ready to find out. We'll probably find out tomorrow or Friday what the trip is that we're currently working on now, because the contest just started in July. And a lot of the girls on our team earned the trip in the first month or two of the contest, and it's usually a 5-month qualification period. So if you decided to join right now, you would be getting in at the best time, because you would be in at the very beginning of the trip contest. And we all start back at 0 for each trip. So you would have just as much chance of earning the trip as I do. And I've heard their trips are amazing. We haven't gone to Key West yet. That's in February, but I hear you get like jewelry on your pillow at night. They pay for your airfare. They pay for your food. It's like all expense paid travel. And I'd love to travel. So you'd be in on the trip contest. And what else? We have this amazing program called Rich Rewards Club. So every month you can actually earn over $1,100 in free jewelry, just from selling the jewelry and building a team. You could do one or the other, or you could do both. So just for an example, when you sell $1,000 in the first 2 commission weeks of the month, Park Lane will give you a $250 jewelry gift certificate. So you get to pick out some free jewelry. When you sell, what's next, $2,500 in the total month, then you will get, that's how I got this Daytona necklace. This was our designer ensemble, I think for May or June, when, because I sold 2,500 in the month, they just mailed me this for free. And then when you do 4,000 a month, you get another 300. If you sponsor 2 people, you get 300. If you sponsor 2 more people, you get 300. And what I love about levels 1 through 5, you could miss level 1 and you could still earn level 2, or you could not sell very much jewelry that month, but you sponsored 2 people, so you could earn level 4. So it's not like you have to do all of them. Whatever you actually do, they will reward you for that. They don't have like a whole bunch of fine print trying to trip you up. They're very much an incentive-based company. And it's so fun because they just dangle that carrot out and you're like, oh, I'm going to try to get that carrot. And as you're chasing all these little carrots that they do for you to get this free jewelry, you stumble upon things like trips to Key West, or they even have a Mercedes car program. And I will tell you, when I got my kit, it had a brochure in there. I threw it away because I thought I'm not going to win a Mercedes car. And then a month later, I looked at my numbers and I had qualified for the Mercedes car program, which means they will either pay up to $700 a month for a Mercedes lease for you, or you can take $500 a month cash buyout. So I took the cash option because I'm super practical and we fish a lot and I would just feel ridiculous in a Mercedes, but you could totally take the Mercedes. Same with the trip. If you ever earn the trip, but you can't go for some reason, or maybe you just don't like to travel, you can take the cash buyout option on the trip. So they're all about just helping you meet your goals, and they want to reward you for that in whatever way you want to do it. You could take all the free jewelry you win and you could go sell that free jewelry and get cash for it. So it's really however you want to do it. So let's talk about how you earn income in Premier. Whenever you're a Premier, did I say Premier? Park Lane, it really is throwing me up when I look at Marilyn's face. It's since her name is Premier Designs on Zoom, I keep seeing that. It's like a subliminal message. I'm looking at my screen and I keep thinking, did I say that or did I say Park Lane? And there, I know I said Premier. But anyways, Park Lane is very much an incentive-based company and they just want to help you succeed. So when you're a stylist in Park Lane, you have the opportunity to earn weekly commissions off of your personal sales and your team sales if you choose to build a team. Everyone in Park Lane makes at least 30% commission off of your personal sales, and you can make as much as 50% just depending on where you are in the compensation plan. So if you've never built a team and you come in entry level, you're making 30%, all it takes to get your first 5% pay raise is to bring in one friend. If you bring in one friend that becomes a qualified stylist and you've sold at least $1,000, you promote to a branch director and you're already making 35%. And the reason I bring this up is because in Park Lane, you never go backwards. So if you promote to a certain level, then you have a rough couple of months or a rough year, you do not lose your title. You do not lose your commission level. You always stay at that level. And that is amazing. And if you were ever in leadership in a former direct sales company, you might qualify for a direct appointment to come in at a higher level in Park Lane than the entry level. And that's something you would never lose, because in Park Lane, you do not go backwards. I love that we, when we build a team, we get paid infinitely deep off of our team and the teams they build. So it's not like we don't have any breakaways, and you don't lose people at a certain level. You always make income off of your team and their teams. Let's see. I love that we get paid off of retail, not wholesale. We don't have to sit there and think, okay, well, that was a half price item. That's wholesale. That's this, that's that. Our full price is retail, half price is retail. We just look at the retail amount and we get paid our commission off of that amount. There are tons of other programs that they have, but I can't tell them all to you because you'd just be like, you wouldn't even be able to follow me, and I'd get tired of listening to myself talk. But what I love about all of our programs is that you can double, triple, quadruple dip in all of them. So while you're working on one contest, you're actually working towards all these other contests, even if they're not on your radar, even if it's not something you care about, like the Mercedes car. You might accidentally win the Mercedes car. So if this is something that you think sounds like something you would want to do, and what I love about Park Lane is you could do it all online, or you could do it all in person. So one of the blessings that came out of the pandemic is a lot of us got better at Zoom and Facebook shows. So in my former company, my Facebook shows were not good. But when I joined Park Lane, they trained us really well on how to do a Facebook show. So now I excel at Facebook shows, but people are back to getting together in person. So now I can go back to doing in-person shows and still do online shows at the same time. So I feel like I can have kind of a healthy balance of maybe only leaving my house once a week to go do an in-person show, and then doing 1 or 2 virtual shows a week, so that I'm already at home in my slippers when I'm done doing a show. It is nice to be able to pop up the camera, do a fashion show, and then just go shower and go to bed. But I also love getting together and seeing people in real life. So I can't pick which one I like better. I like that I get to do both of them. And you get to make that choice yourself based on what is best for your lifestyle and your family's needs. So if you decide that you want to do something like this, you would just talk to whoever invited you. We have 3 different kit options. And with whichever kit you get, they all come with a year website subscription. So you could get started with our quick start kit, which is $99. And normally this comes with $99 worth of jewelry, but they have extended this special numerous times. And I know for sure through, oh gosh, is it through midnight tonight? Surely it didn't end at 4 o'clock today with everything else. I bet you could still get $500 in jewelry with the quick start kit right now. But what I usually tell women is, if you really are interested in doing this, I would recommend that you get at least the standard kit, because with the standard kit, it's only $229 and you get to pick out $1,000 worth of jewelry. And the standard kit comes with a tablecloth, a ring sizer, a little jewelry tote bag, some travel jewelry rolls, and $1,000 gives you a little bit more jewelry it gives you twice as much jewelry to get started with. Or if you're really serious, or maybe you just want to have a lot of jewelry, the presidential kit is only $639, and you get to pick out $2,500 worth of jewelry with that, which, let me tell you, girls, that is so fun to go through the catalog and be like, yep, oh, and that, 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 and go on your own little shopping spree. And that $639, everybody's like, price is kind of a relative thing. When I joined my other company, it was over $1,200. So for me, $639 is not very much of an investment, especially when I know I can make that back in my first couple of shows. I have a lot of girls that will make that back in their first 1 or 2 shows. So just talk to your friend and you can decide what you girls think is the best option for you. And then every year you choose to stay in Park Lane. We don't have any quotas. You don't have to submit a certain amount of sales every quarter or every year. But every year that you want to stay in, the only fee we pay is $99 to renew our website subscription. That's it. You can earn your free jewelry throughout the year, or you can buy it at a discount. We're allowed to shop from ourselves as a customer on a show that's in our name. So we get hostess credit for the customer orders that we make, and we make our commission off of them. it's like they've taken everything and just tied it up in a nice little bow and gone, here you go. You can do all the things. And it's so fun. So if you think that this would be helpful for you, maybe you want to pay off some debt, maybe your kids need braces, maybe your kids are going to college, maybe you're saving for retirement, maybe you just want some fun money, maybe you just want a fun hobby and you want some cool girlfriends to hang out with. We have an amazing team. The training is awesome. We have weekly huddles on Zoom, multiple weekly huddles. If you want to go to 2 a week, you could. So we're all sharing ideas and information all the time. And it's just an amazing group of women to be a part of. So we would love to have you join us, and we will totally take you by the hand and help you out in any way that we can. So make sure that whoever invited you sends you the link to the Google Doc, because to get into the drawing for the free necklace, you have to just fill out this quick little survey that we have, and we'll do the drawing tomorrow. So if you're watching this recording later, make sure you get that filled out by noon tomorrow. And I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, and then I'll see if any of you girls that are on live have any questions you want to ask. Okay, give me just a second.